Okay, everyone, this is your favorite host, Corinne Lafont, on Between the Lines, the only host you should know. My name, again, Corinne Lafont, and I have with me Alicia Rain Patterson. You're going to find out where she got that name, Rain, from. And it's not spelled Rain, it's spelled Reign, like a king in reigning, queen, reign. Okay. So Alicia is doing some really creative and innovative stuff here. I'm looking at her website, and you're seeing the website as well because I have her website open, soundthroughmusic.com. And we're going to find out about this whole wave. When you go to the stadiums and major events, everybody's doing the wave. I need to understand what's going on here. I'm seeing people with pink hair, locks, long hair, a lot of colors all over the place. You're not hearing the music right now, but when you go to this site, you're going to automatically hear some music. I had to turn it off so that it doesn't distract and cover my lovely voice. And when Alicia comes on, it stops us from talking or distract you from listening to us. So let me share a bit about Alicia. So Alicia Rain Patterson has been a singer-songwriter for over 30 years. And she doesn't look like that. As a mother of five, no, and a school bus driver for 15 years, she decided to lend her talents to the children's education genre. She is a playwright, TV producer, and a published author in the genre of media. In 2014, not too long ago, she started her company Sound Through Music. It reminds me of the movie, The Sound of Music. I just absolutely love that classic. So she started in 2014 her company, Sound Through Music, with a goal to teach science with the aid of music. She pinned the hit play At the Wave that has played all over New York City, including BAM and off Broadway. She wrote the 16 songs in the play as well as the script. Also, she created a web TV series, Meet Me at the Wave, a spin-off of At the Wave that has been seen on TV, BRIC TV, twice a week, Mondays at 5:30 and Tuesday at 8 a.m. It can also be seen on YouTube, so check it out, people. I'm going to post a YouTube link when I'm promoting the show. So you can also see that on YouTube and At the Wave. Welcome, Alicia Rain Patterson. And I spelled it wrong. Her spelling is actually R-E-Y-G-N, or should it be R-E-I-G-N? Help me out here, Alicia.
Well, the name Rain, my middle name is Lorraine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also in a reggae group called Fever Rain. We were looking for a name for the group, and he went. I just never really had a stage name.
Yeah.
So my partner, his actual nickname forever has been Fever, and he's actually from Trinidad.
Whoa!
He's from San Fernando.
Whoa! That's right.
Yeah. He's actually from Trinidad, and he gave me that name Rain because he knew my middle name was Lorraine, but I didn't want to spell it regular.
Yeah.
Because to me reggae music is so strong.
Yes.
It's a strong type of music, so that's why I picked the rain, like you rain.
Yes.
And then also, of course, there's little things that you say, like me. I say you have to reign over your life. You have to reign over your situation. You have to reign.
Speak it, girl. Speak it. Claim it and speak it. I love it. And why is also acceptable and known what you call it again, vowel, because it replaces the I. So normally we have five, I think it's five vowels, A, E, I, O, U, but Y is also accepted as a vowel.
Yes. And then also, that just makes it a little bit more unique, throwing the Y in the middle.
Yeah. And then people could say, why rain? Why rain? Nice. So Alicia, you're a singer-songwriter. Let's get to know this person that you are, the background, Alicia. Singer-songwriter, TV producer, playwright. Oh my goodness. Come on, tell us about you, and then move into, why you thought that teaching science with music. I mean, you move from the arts to science, and then you're adding music. What's going on with you?
Well, as far as being a singer, like I said, I've done that for about 30 years. I tell anybody that can experience that to to experience it, because it takes you places that you never would be able to go. I mean, you get to travel, you get to do a lot of things on somebody else's dime. And you don't even have to be like Whitney Houston or one of these big stars. You could actually, as long as you can do the job, you can get jobs and travel and be in places that you would never guess you'd ever be. So, singing is fun. Every once in a while I still do it. I'm very focused on this. Yeah, I'm very focused on this right now, because this is my business, it's my baby. So I'm very focused on that. As far as a songwriting is concerned, people ask me, when did you start writing? I think I always wrote songs, because when I was growing up, I always had some stupid little song I was pushing off on my brother, or whatever. I always did. And then when I was in college, and this will help you understand about the science, I always loved science. I always loved science. When I was in college, I was studying nuclear medicine.
Whoa.
And I love science. And
nuclear medicine. That is serious.
Yeah, that was it was and by the way, well, I'll tell you a story. But when I was studying nuclear medicine, I needed ways to remember a lot of things. So of course I always made up stupid little songs, but actually when I think back on it, I said I should have recorded these songs, because I had like 3 or 4 songs that covered the periodic table. I had this, I had little songs that would remind me, but also was because of circumstance also. As I said, I have 5 kids, and me and my husband, we were struggling. But in New York City didn't want to give us no money, and that's why the only reason why I didn't finish. But I was killing it, 3.8 average. no books. I didn't have no books. That's why when my kids were growing up, they're adults now, but when my kids were growing up, I didn't accept anything less than what you can do, because I could go to school with no books. Studying medicine, 3.8 average. I can't hear you now. I really can't hear you.
I'm hearing you. Yeah, you can do it.
No, I was saying to them, I can't hear you. You can't say anything to me now, because that's what I did. So I don't want to hear, oh, this, that, and the other. But anyway, they grew up fine. God is good. But that's how I got into the science. Like I'm gonna tie that to the show now. I always loved science, and so when I decided to do this, what happened was I was laid off as a school bus driver.
Wow.
And it was bad. It was a bad strike. And if you were a New Yorker, you'd been like, oh no, everybody was mad at us, the bus to drive it. I don't mind how they treating us, but they was mad at us.
Yeah, because you're supposed to pick up my kids. What's wrong with you, right?
Doesn't matter what else is going on.
Right? You're supposed to pick up my kids.
And it was in the dead of winter, the strike, and I mean 0-degree weather. It was terrible. We were out there marching, and then in the end we ended up getting laid off anyway. They ended up kind of, they're doing a lot of that over here, but we ended up getting laid off and stuff. So after being laid off for a while, you know how you have those times where you sit there going, well, what am I gonna do? I don't have a job. What am I gonna do? So I just prayed, and I asked God. I said, listen, if you have a plan and if you can kind of like let me in on it, I would really appreciate it, because I know you got one. So hook me up.
I love those conversations. I have those too. That kind of one-on-one, the come to Jesus moment. You're like, hello,
is this thing on?
Yeah.
So actually the next morning I woke up and I felt like writing.
Yes.
And that's not nothing new. I love to write. It's the thing. It's really the passion of mine, really. I love to sing, but writing is a real passion. So I woke up, I wanted to write. I said, oh, I'm going to write something. What am I going to write? And then it's something, I felt like I should be writing something for children. Now that's different, because I never wrote any children's songs, right? But then I said, well, what am I going to write about? I love science, so it made sense for me to write about science. If I'm going to write something for kids, they might as well be learning something, right? Yeah. So I started, and then, when I started writing, I started realizing that, music and science is, well, I knew this, but I had to, remind myself that music is science. Like
Yeah.
we have a catchphrase that says music is science, science is life,
Yes.
because music and science is very connected. A lot of the words that are used in music are used in science.
Okay.
Frequency, amplitude. Those are musical terms, but those are scientific words also.
Okay. Yeah.
So I started writing these songs, and my friend Perry McNeil, he's a producer.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, I'm writing some songs. He's like, good, you're writing again. I didn't know if he was gonna. I said, I'm writing children's songs. What are you doing? I'm writing children's songs. Oh, so after I dragged him in the studio, dragged him in there because he was like, oh, but he liked the song. So he's like, oh, this is really good. He's like, oh, okay. I said, I think I'm gonna write a play. He's like, you're gonna write a play? I said, you ever wrote a play? I said, nope, never wrote a play. I'm gonna write a play.
Yeah.
He said, wrote the play. Then
Yeah.
I said, I'm a cast for the play. And now he's like, all right, Alicia.
Yeah.
Right? What's wrong with you? Cast for the play.
Yeah, but remember you had that let me in on it Jesus moment.
That's where it all started.
Yeah. So
And
you don't have a say. You don't have a say in where things go.
You don't. You
You
don't. You just have to go with the flow.
Go with it. Right? If he tells you
Okay.
something, you just go with it.
That's it. I think that's what happens with a lot of us. We don't go with it.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
a lot of us would be a lot better off if we did.
If we just follow what he tells you, but you feel you know it, and but you feel you know it, and you know better than him. Of course, you know everything.
Everything.
Right?
Huh?
And from experience, your thing don't ever work out. So why do you continue? Why
Right.
continue? I am like, what is going on? Haven't you learned your lesson yet? Some people just have to keep butting their heads against the wall. My goodness.
No, it's really true. It's really true.
So
So
it has led you to this. I mean, your friend is probably thinking that you're crazy, but he
did. Well, he he did, and it was funny because even at the audition, we have a character. His name is Shoji Kumamoto. Right, he's been there with me from the beginning. And when he's Speedy, the postman of sound, he delivers sound waves. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so he came into audition, and this boy has the voice of an angel.
Are you serious?
He started singing.
Oh.
This boy has the voice of an angel. He has a beautiful voice. He started singing, and oh my goodness, I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow. And in the middle of the song, we at an audition. We're supposed to be auditioning people. You're supposed to have that stone face,
That's
that look like nothing is happening.
Yeah.
In the middle of the song, this is me jumping up. Woo! That was, oh my God! Of course, Perry is like, Alicia, sit down.
Yeah, control yourself.
Do you hear this guy? He's like, sit down, Alicia. I was like, oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Go ahead, finish the song. The whole time he's singing, he was singing One Last Cry, Brian McKnight. The whole time he's singing, I'm like going, oh my God. He's killing this song. Then when he got finished, I looked over at Perry and said, can I say something now? He's like, can I stop you? Just go ahead. I was like, oh my gosh, it was great. Oh, I really hope you want to be part of this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he's been with me from the beginning. Yeah, and he's a really good guy. And
is he on the website here? Is he on one of these?
Yes, you see the guy with the wings? Him.
The guy with the
in the corner? Okay, you see him there too? With the green, he has on a green shirt. Well, now he has on a blue suit.
Is he the one with the locks, the long locks?
Yes, he has locks. And it's so funny because when I was doing the character.
Yeah, I'm seeing him.
Yeah. When I was doing the character, when I went to Japan, one of the things that got me was there was this Japanese guy with locks.
Yeah.
Now I know how hard it is to just braid their hair.
Yeah.
Because their hair is very straight.
Yeah.
And this guy had locks. And I thought it was the most amazing thing in the world. I was like, I asked him, I said, wow, you got locks. How did you do it? He's like, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
No, it's not going to be
And so,
easy. Yeah, because the
yeah,
texture of
so,
their hair, the texture of their hair.
yeah.
Hmm.
So when I was doing his character, I really wanted him to have locks
Yeah,
because of that guy.
yeah,
Because I thought it was just something so different,
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so that's
But
that's that's
but that's amazing, and I mean it's great that God inspired you, and a lot of people don't recognize or be grateful for the ideas that come to them, not only in times of need, because God doesn't only move in times of need. He comes to you all the time, but like we acknowledge, and we said a while ago, we ignore him, and
yeah.
sometimes in a time of desperation, our back is against the wall, we throw up our hands and say, oh, help me, when he has been
Yeah.
helping you all along. But good thing
Yeah.
that God is a loving God and merciful God, and he's always there for you, whether in
Mhm.
thick or thin or bad or whatever. You give up on him, you turn your back, you let him go, he's always there. And I'm glad that he inspired you and used you to pull your passions together, the passion for science, the passion for writing, the passion for music, because some people want to do these things but they don't know how. And you took it and actually you did things that you never did before, writing for children. So he planted something in you that you never did before, and you took it on. You
You
didn't
just have to
run.
do it. I tell people all the time, you know what? Just try
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
And you might not succeed at first.
yeah.
I'm not saying you're gonna get it right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But just try it. I mean, my script, I told you I never wrote anything like that.
Yeah,
My script looked nothing like it looks now because I didn't know format. I didn't know
yeah,
none of that. You
yeah.
know, but I had to, matter of fact, let me see, the girl with the pink hair,
Uh,
her name is Jillian. Her name is
yeah,
Jillian Rico, right?
yeah.
Jillian, I believe, has a bachelor's in musical comedy, musical theater. That's
Mm-hmm.
it, musical theater. She's a great improv. She's one of the best improv people I've ever seen. She's really
Mm-hmm.
good. These people, I'm just excited that they're even a part of anything I'm doing. But she came to my audition. My script didn't look like anything that,
Mm-hmm.
because come on, she went to school for it. She know how the script looks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She came, she liked what I was doing, and she decided to be a part of it.
Wow.
And when I found out that my script was looking like not right,
Yeah, yeah,
I went and apologized to Jillian. I was like, Jillian, I'm so sorry, my script. She was
yeah,
like, no, but the idea is solid and everything is good, and
yeah,
I'm glad, I'm glad to be here. It's really a good idea and it's great and the music is good. So, but she was able to look past that. But all I'm saying is that just try it.
yeah.
People will help you if they see you
Exactly.
trying. They'll help you. They'll help you.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. Exactly. And I am inspired by your story, and I'm sure the listeners and persons who will be listening to this, who always wanted to do things, because my show is really about getting people to get up and take action, listen to other people's stories, experiences, and realize it's not as bad as you think. Don't be as fearful. Don't allow fear to stop you. Just do it. Just like you said, just try it. What's the worst that can happen? You fail, please. That's nothing. Get up and get. You know, because
do it
failing,
again.
failing at least says that you have tried. If you haven't
Yeah.
tried, you couldn't fail in the first place. And if you didn't fail, you wouldn't know that there are things that you need to correct to make it better.
That's right. Just don't do that the next time. Do
Exactly.
do something else.
Right. Do something else. And if you fail again, you realize, okay, I've tried A and B and that didn't work. Okay, I'm going to try C. Or probably I should try a combination of A and B.
Yeah,
you know,
that's it.
something,
That's it.
something. But you are actually getting better along the continuum scale more than the person who hasn't even gotten up to try at all. You
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
so your
Definitely.
yeah, so your initiative here at the Wave, Meet Me at the Wave, you've taken it to a web series, you've taken it to schools. What I mean, it's science in
Yeah.
motion, science that's live. Tell me
Yeah.
tell me how the impact of what you have been doing from since 2014.
Oh, it's been really great. I mean, I cannot. Let me see. Just the feeling to know that kids are watching and enjoying it and going away with something. I
Mhm.
like to tell this story. Um, we when we did BAM, we didn't do the big room in BAM. We did the small room, but we packed it. Okay. You know? But we did the small room in BAM, but it's still BAM. So hey, so
Hey,
anyway,
that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
still BAM. So when we did BAM, my daughter, she brought some kids with her. Now these kids come to every show that we do. How we know these kids know about it, I have no idea. You know, they'll call my daughter and they'll say, "Yeah, is your mom having a show?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, like how she find out? Well, my kids want to go. I do
Mhm.
not know, okay, but they
Right.
always find out. So she just said, I just told her, just bring them. They don't have to pay. She want to know how much the tickets were. Like, no, just bring
Yeah.
the kids. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They've seen the show too many times. Just bring
That's
them.
right. That's right.
So they came, and when they were leaving, they were all on the subway, and it was a bunch of kids on the subway besides them. So my daughter calls me and she says, "Mommy, they're singing the songs." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." I thought the kids, of course, the kids that she brought was singing the song.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Well, they should know them. They done heard them enough
Yeah.
and stuff." So she's like, "No, mommy, it's a bunch of kids that came from the show. The kids I'm with are showing they got on the train singing the song. So the kids I'm with was showing them how the songs go because they were trying to sing the song."
Oh
So
my
she
God.
called me from the subway because we get signal now. I
Mhm.
came the subway. She
Yes.
called me so that I could hear this whole train full of kids singing my songs.
Mm.
Now, what I gotta say about it is that the idea that I'm gonna have something that's gonna be in these kids' brains that they're gonna be able to take to school. They're
That's
gonna be able to take through their whole lives.
yeah.
I mean, because of something I did that's gonna help them is
Yeah.
just to me amazing. And then the fact that it's about science. Maybe they won't be as afraid of science as they might have been, as if it
Mm-hmm.
if it wasn't for the show. And then also I think about, how when you was a kid you learned a song and to this day, you know that song.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
That's what I think about. I think about they're going to be in school one day and they're going to be like, "Oh, frequency. Oh, yeah, I know what that is." Or amplitude. "Oh, I know what that is." "Oh, timbre. I know what that is." "Oh, vibrations. Yeah, that makes sound." Oh, they're going to know all about all of that. They're going to be in college one day and say, "Oh, I know all about sound." You know what
But
I'm saying? Just
you're talking about things from since you're a child. I still remember songs because music. It's this is why you wonder, you watch children these days or even from in our time and you're like, how come you remember to sing that and then you read it in a book, you read a book and you can't remember what's in the damn book, but
I
you're
know.
here. But you
No, it's true.
you hear music, you could sing, like for us here, we're in carnival season, you can sing a
Oh,
calypso
yeah.
from beginning to end, you can sing any other song from beginning to end. But I tell you to
Hmm.
read that book and you can't remember nothing, what is wrong with you?
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
the music, there's a connection, it has a beat, a rhythm, and it's easier to pick up. I guess it appeals to the senses, and learning through music for children or for anybody, even adults, like you said, is something that we pick up and it retains because you hear it over and over and over and over, repetition, and
Hmm.
you would be old as what? You would just remember that song or something trigger a memory, and you're like, wow, I actually remember, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That is
So that's the
awesome. That is awesome. And the fact that you're impacting children is even more significant, Alicia, because once you reach your children, you are impacting their minds, you are impacting their future, you're impacting, how they think, the critical thinking, you're bringing joy. Music is an international language.
it
It
really
brings
is. Yeah.
joy. People understand music, no matter what language they speak in the world. Even if they cannot speak English, they understand music. It's an
Yeah.
international language. And so you're having a significant impact. I love the characters. I mean, the guy with the. I mean, I don't know what to call that hairstyle and the big glasses. I really don't know.
Oh, you want to laugh? Okay. He's a rocker. His name is Frequency, right? He's a rocker, and I had when I was growing up. These are all like influences, okay? When I was growing up, I was in love with Rick James. So much so.
I love
So
Rick
much
James. What are
so.
you saying? What are you saying? Hello, Rick
Oh, I said
James.
I was in love with Rick James. Rick James, you know that he's okay.
I know Rick James, honey. I know Rick
Yeah,
James.
okay. Well, I was
Okay,
in love with him, and he was going to marry me. Okay, I was
okay,
only
okay.
8 years old. My mother was horrified.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
was
Don't
horrified.
worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So when I was doing his character, for some reason, he came out looking like Rick James to me.
But he does. He does. Now that you talk about it, he does. He's even standing up like Rick James. Oh my God. I would
That's
love I would love to share. Let me see. You're on YouTube here. If I click, oh, you have a video on
oh,
your
that
web.
page, that's the Happy New Year video.
Can I show that? I just want to do
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
okay.
That's Shoji saying Happy New Year.
I want to big up the screen, but it's not going big.
My name is Shoji Kumamoto. I play the postman of sound in the hit play At the Wing and Red TV show Meet Me at the Wing. I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. From sound to music. To my Japanese family, At the Wing をご覧の皆様、思い役の熊本庄司です。2018年もぜひよろしくお願いいたします。それではサウンドスルーティングより、ハッピーニューイヤー。Bye now.
You know what I want to mention, Alicia? You have not only the colors of the wave, but you have the colors of different people.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, and it is so representative of what the world should be like. People of different colors, backgrounds, language.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
represents music. It represents music because, like I was saying before, music is an international language. Nobody sees color. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if they get the English words, but they eventually do. Nobody cares. And so what you're doing, I tell you, it is so significant. I don't think you really understand what I'm getting,
No,
the energy I'm picking up from you here in terms of what
it
you're
actually
doing.
gets deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know, the two people I mentioned, Ampy with the pink hair
Mm-hmm.
and the guy that looks like Rick James,
Right.
in the play, they're brother and sister.
Okay.
What happened, honestly, the honest thing was the girl that played Ampy first was a black girl, right? But when Jillian came in and she tried for the part, she killed it. I said, I can't even see anybody else playing this part but her. So I said, I have to write it in some kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what's crazy is in the play, in the web series, it's explained. But in the play, it's not explained. But what the craziest part is, kids never ask.
Yeah.
Children never ask.
Yeah.
They never ask.
Yeah.
Those two argue all the time like brother and sister. You know what they say? Frequency, stop being so mean to your sister.
Frequency, sorry.
They never ask at all.
Yeah.
You know, why is she white? Why are you black? Never, don't even cross their mind.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And that is what the world is supposed to be. It doesn't matter. We're not supposed to see color. So I'm saying it goes, what you're doing, you need to take this thing to another level, Alicia. You're joking. You're joking. I am glad for you. I'm happy for you, sweetie. But you need to take this to another level. And I am challenging you today on the show. I am challenging your behind.
I'm working, girl. I'm working,
I'm
girl.
challenging your behind. Okay? That you better. Don't make me have to come there in New York City.
You're not coming here. Trust me. It's too cold.
I know, right? That's the only reason why
She
why
said,
I'm not
don't
there.
make me have to come in August.
Thank you, thank you. So August is a good time. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
there.
August.
I'll be there in August to kick your butt. To kick your butt,
I know, right?
right? Show up
No,
at
I'm really trying. I'm
show up
really, really
at the
trying.
Wave. I'm gonna show up at the studios at the Wave and say I gave this girl a challenge to step it up because of what the work that she's doing. Oh my
Thank
goodness, I was glad to be able to show that, to share this with everybody else. And you never know, somebody may see this in the Caribbean, other people may see it no matter where in the world and may want to work with you or collaborate or even sharing your idea, whatever it is. I'm speaking it, I'm saying it because you need to really take this to more than who you are, Alicia. It is bigger than you. It is
Yeah,
bigger than you.
thank you. Thank
It
you.
is bigger
I'm
than you.
working, girl. I'm really,
Yeah.
girl. One
I
day
know.
over cranberry juice because I don't drink. We could sit around and we could discuss
Yeah.
the things I do.
I know.
I'm
I
out
know.
here. We're in New York.
Yeah.
So, in New York, there's a lot of competition for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in all honesty, there's not a lot of competition for this. And
Exactly.
whenever anybody hears it, they're like, "Whoa, really?" It's like,
Mhm.
"Whoa, really?"
Yeah. Yeah, but
And
yeah,
just
but
getting
what
it to the right people is,
yeah.
kind of hard.
But God gave you this idea, so there cannot be any competition, Alicia.
Well, that's what I keep telling people. I told them, I said, once God gave it to me, I wasn't worried at all.
Nah, nah,
I said,
no.
it'll be in His time.
Of
It'll be in
course.
His time. But I wasn't worried. I'm like,
No. I mean,
I'm gonna
you
jump
have the
on.
biggest supporter, the man helping you. I mean, who else bigger than that you want?
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Right? I mean, the man fills up the entire audience. Come on.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
right?
yes.
You're good to
Absolutely.
go. You're good to go. And the fact that you're talking to me and he's hearing me, he knows. He knows. And I give you that challenge. He has to step it up. So he heard
Yeah.
me. He has to step it up, and then he will stick you in the behind and like, come on, Alicia, you heard what Corinne says? To step it up. So so there's a challenge. A challenge is on, Alicia. It's been so, enlightening. I've learned so much more, and I mean there's so much more still to learn, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on you. I'm going to be following you. I'm going to be checking out these videos on YouTube and sharing it. You never to know where, as I said, where it can lead. And I really appreciate the time that you have spent here. Is there anything that you would want to share with the listening audience, or anything at all, so that we can close off the show with a bang? Is there anything coming up, any new projects, anything at all?
Well, we're looking to bring it to the schools in New York City, but we're looking to bring it, anywhere. You know
Mhm,
what I'm saying? Anywhere we can go, we wanna bring it to, as far as we could take it. And
mhm.
really, what I'd like to say to the audience is really thank you all for any support that anybody gives me, because I know that sometimes it's hard,
Yeah,
but I appreciate any support that, watching it, checking it out, maybe
mhm.
even liking something or whatever. I
Yeah,
truly appreciate it. And just check out my website, Sound Through Music. But I brought all three. So I got Sound Through Music, Meet Me at the Wave, and atthewave.com, because I
beautiful.
didn't want to be like LeBron James and have somebody try to sell it back to me for $2 million.
That's
So I
right.
said, buy all three. It's only $30 a piece. Get the
That's right.
three.
Get the three. Get the three.
Get
That's
all
right.
three. But
That's
they're all linked to the same site. So you
yeah.
can go, just go
Yeah.
and go on my site, and you'll be able to keep up with whatever we're doing. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Alicia, I am rolling with ideas in my mind. I'm not going to put it out publicly here, but I am definitely going to be in touch with you with some
Thank
things
you.
with some things that I think we can work on. I love
Wow.
the idea. I love the concept, and I would definitely be in touch. And I want to say a special thanks to you for the work that you're doing, the impact that you're creating within your community, within New York, within the world. And I expect, and I'm speaking it, for great things to be coming from the work that you're doing.
Thank you. Can I give one little shout out to my
Of
friends
course.
in Manzanilla? My, my family in Manzan.
Yes,
Grandi, happy Grandi. Mayaro.
that's right. That's right.
I wrote the whole second half of the play on the beach in Manzanilla.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Right?
I'm going to be mentioning that. Thank you so much, Alicia. You have a wonderful day and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. And you have a great day too.
You
Okay.
too. Thank you so much, my darling. Take care.
Okay.